It's going to be good. 2025 is going to be good. I declare it right now.
Amen.
I declare it right now because we've experienced what we need to experience. I've sown some seeds. We've sown some seeds in 2024 through tears, blood, sweat, through actually doing our actions. You know, so it's time to reap. Okay. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to Life with C and Arie, the podcast. How y'all feeling? All right. It's 2025.
Yep. We made it.
Yep. Our last video, we talked about our fast and what we learned. But this time, we want to talk about what we learned in 2024.
Yeah, what we learned, what we experienced.
Yeah.
It's like a recap.
Yeah. 2024 recap.
And from fasting, it helps you reflect about whether you need to do a big old reflection or a little small one. And for us, we did the 40-day fast at the end of the year. So it just kind of helped us reflect on the whole year.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you're in something, it's kind of hard to see all the good that came out of it. So we want to talk about like the good things. I mean, it was some things that we would rather not happen again this year, but
okay, please.
It was a lot of good that happened. So we just want to recap.
Yeah.
Starting with January. We started in Houston.
Yes, we sure did. They had a
time, y'all.
It
was a grand time. It was our first time in Houston.
Yeah.
Would love to go back.
Definitely wouldn't mind. And I thought it was a great way to bring the year in. And which it actually was. It was a great way to bring the year in. It was the first time I paid for a section.
Big dog.
Call me big money. Yes. And it was an experience because I said this is going to be, you know what's funny? I said this is going to represent what the year is going to unfold. Me spending money in a section. I'm talking about my money, just me by myself, right? Because the way it equaled up, like we all paid the same amount and stuff. But it did. And my lack of discipline with money. So it did. Be careful what you say.
No, for real.
Be careful what kind of things you thinking, like, or be specific. I was trying to say, living my best life, making money, this gonna be small to me.
Oh, you should have said that then?
Yeah, I should have said that then.
Okay.
Because that was the start of irresponsible money management. So, but it was still a grand time, and it was a great way to bring the year in.
That was good.
Yeah, but when we got back home, that's when life changed a little bit.
Okay, so February, I went to Phoenix. So at this point, we just traveling, okay? Because then March, we went to Atlanta.
We went to Phoenix, and we went to Atlanta for what? Oh, wow.
Coach Page's, our coach's retirement party, or retirement.
So we went back to our alma mater, Clark University.
Yes. Shout out to the Big C. Nobody call it Big C.
Nobody call it.
All right. Okay. March.
Well, okay, but we was also, so we went back to our job.
Yeah.
We went back to our job that we did not like.
Ariel hated it, despised it, disgusted.
Had nothing for
I just was pushing through because I had other stuff.
Yeah, but she also came and got out. I was there. Then she came. I was there for at least a year and a half or something like that. So the trauma was already set in. Okay. But had to go back to my job, and I hated it, and I was on the cusp of quitting. So that looked like stress crawling on hands and knees for me. So January through March I was struggling with the job.
Okay. So then March is when I started air traffic control, and I was still working that job. So I was working 2 full-time jobs. The way it spanned out,
2 full-time, 1 part-time with real estate.
Oh, yeah. Because I was selling the house at the time.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. I deserve to sit on my ass for the next 3 months if I want to. I'm just playing, but I won't. It was interesting. We started packing, and then by the end of March, we had moved out.
Yeah.
So,
because the place we worked at, we lived there. So we moved out of that, and then she moved to in
April. I moved to
Oklahoma for air traffic control.
Oklahoma City was nice. I was surprised. It really was. We stayed in Oklahoma City, or near downtown. So obviously it's a little bit more urban than Oklahoma City. It's really country out there, but it was extra cool, and I wouldn't mind going back. It was cool.
Yeah, it was a time because so during that time, well, we skipped one. February we bought a house.
Oh, we did buy a house. Yeah.
February we bought a house, and then
We did.
in April you moved to Oklahoma and I moved into the house. And so so I was in closer to the city, and then she was in Oklahoma. However, in April, because at this point I'm free.
Yeah.
I'm free. Okay, so
okay, but what was your goal?
You know, well, my goal was to do business full time, and it has been. I am still doing my business full time. So that's where I am. So haven't had a job since April 2024. And I'm still alive, surprisingly. But
not surprisingly.
Well, I manage. I mean, yeah, I manage. But April, I was traveling to Dallas, to Oklahoma, because I was dating, and I was also enjoying my life, visiting family, and I had a grand time. It was a grand time from April to May. Let's go to June.
I would like to put a pin in that and say that though we have plans and things like that, I think it's important to enjoy life as it comes. To just kind of try to plan, but if it don't go according to plan, just enjoy what is. Like,
because I mean, I was coming out of survival mode, so I was having a lot of sleep and a lot of fun during those 2 months. It was a lot of sleep. I was sleeping like my kids went
stay with their daddy.
Went
to their grandparents.
Went to their grandparents' house on vacation for 2 months. That's how I slept. So it was a good time.
Okay, so Oklahoma, I got to see bull ride. I got to learn some square dancing. That's square dancing. It was line dancing.
Line dancing.
Let me not do them folks like that. It was line dancing. That was fun. I rode a camel at the zoo. That was fun. Seen some black cowboys. That was something. And then during that time, because it was close to Dallas, we went to Dallas to see my brother and his family. And I went like twice. So that was cool to have somebody close enough while I was going through air traffic control. So that was an experience. Met some people, super cool folks. And I just hung as much as I could. I didn't do much hanging though. I was trying to study and get my life together. Very challenging time, but we made it through, child.
Yeah.
All right. So then June, didn't pass air traffic control. So I packed my stuff up, came back home. And then a couple of weeks later, we went to Virginia for a family reunion. So we did a lot of traveling. I think I pretty much traveled 8 months out of the year last year. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. I was out there.
Out there. That's good.
Yeah. And then August came around. I cut my hair off. I love my little ponytail. It had to go.
Yeah, I did color my hair this year.
Yeah.
August.
Yeah. It's cute.
Yeah. Thank you.
I did it.
Yeah, she did. With my guidance.
Yeah.
I said, if you mess up, I could just cut it off. All is well. And she did a great job.
Still healthy.
First time coloring hair, all of that. I did the measurements. Of course, y'all know me and my what's it called, the science guy.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Yeah. I was doing exact calculations, but she did a great job.
Yeah. We went to Lucky Day concert.
Great concert.
That was so bomb.
I didn't realize I liked Lucky Day until that concert.
Yeah, no, that man right there. And it was his new album. So
love the new album. Love it.
It was fun. We went to Kenyon Dixon's concert. That was cute.
That was cute. It was good.
Yeah, we're big R&B heads, okay? So that was nice.
Yeah.
And then what else? We went to Clink Fest. Now, if you're from Chicago, you need to go to Clink Fest.
Clink Fest. So,
it's pretty much. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's pretty much a big old venue with vendors, all black-owned businesses. They had food, liquors, wines, like Uncle Nearest. Don't give me the line about all the stuff, but I know Uncle Nearest was there, okay?
Yeah.
But everybody was giving like little taste testers of their drinks, and girl, by the time you taste test everybody's stuff,
you was lit.
We was toe up from the floor. Okay,
Yeah,
we wasn't toe up.
I was toasty.
We had to kind of like, you know.
Yeah, but it was good to eat.
Yeah.
Eat, drink.
Mm-hmm.
Eat, drink.
Yeah. They
like,
had
each table.
caterers and like chefs.
Yeah.
So they had like little plates and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And it was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Good food, look, good eats.
Good eats.
Good eats.
They had
good drinks.
They had this little mobile cigar lounge. It was my first time learning how to smoke a cigar.
Pick out one.
You're right. Pick in the different cuts. I learned how they cut it differently and stuff like that. So yes, it was a great time.
You still have it?
I still have it, and it's stinking up my little drawer. I should probably finish smoking it or something before it. But they gave me the special bag to preserve it. But still, it's probably time.
Up my drawer.
It's probably time to smoke that and go buy my piece. But you know, you don't just smoke cigars for the sake of smoking cigars. I like my lungs, even though you're not inhaling it. Yeah, but still.
Also, my goal is to actually be a vendor there. Like it was 2 women who were a part of it, and their concept was, if we have the space, then you get to be here for free. And basically do your thing, show out. Like, we got you here, show out.
Yeah, they had candles.
And I recommend doing the VIP
Okay, so this year, everybody's VIP. It's just one ticket, I think.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, we probably should buy it. It ends in February.
Oh, man.
It's not that expensive, though, compared to what
Because I saw a percentage off. I just didn't know it was one ticket. I was looking for the VIP.
Yeah. So everybody's VIP this year.
No, for real. And we said VIP because we got to enter the venue before people got there. So that meant no long lines. And we could tell the difference between when we got there and then it was like an hour in between when people started coming in. You had to wait for everything. But VIP, you walk right up to the table like, hey, well, what you got for me?
And then at that point, because it had just started, like the food was warm.
Yeah.
Shoot.
And fresh, not sitting out, stuff like that. But it was a grand time. So even if you are somebody who, I told someone who just came out with his own liquor, I said, you in the city, you need to. He was like, Chicago? Yeah, then you need to. He said, tell me more.
We love Clean Fest.
It was perfect.
That was a good time.
Like, it was nothing. Some stuff is like, some stuff you just hope it's not going to be a ghetto. You know, like,
that's real, for real.
Like, you be having high hopes for your people, and that was
chef's kiss.
They did.
It was grown and sexy.
Yes, as it should have been. You got liquor and wine there. It shouldn't be nothing like crazy. Like,
no.
And it wasn't drunk people when we was there.
Yeah,
we all held.
Everybody had couth.
Yeah,
okay, and it was good vibes.
Yeah, but I'm sure they held it throughout the whole event. It was good.
Okay, so my birthday.
And you gonna skip mine?
I'm kind of. We kind of.
As a matter of fact, you know what?
But we can go back. So for Arie's birthday, we went to Kenyon Dixon's concert. And we went to, what are those stairs called? So wealth is our big thing, and wealth in all areas of our life. So we just had fun.
I can't remember what them stairs was called, but they whooped my butt.
So there's like these big old stairs out somewhere in the boondocks.
Like, so y'all know how a track is oval. This was literally stairs, walk around. Stairs come down, walk around, stairs going up. And it had to have been like 700 steps. It's a lot of steps. And I'm talking about gravel, stone steps. Like, it's a good time, but just be prepared. Yeah. Be prepared to walk with stinky people. Oh, be prepared to walk with people. Walk behind a woman who got these calf muscles, who is not holding on to the rail because she's been there, done that. Like, be prepared to walk with people.
Some people was running.
Yeah, like
I wasn't running.
Don't worry about me running because I'm not doing it. So like, but all levels were welcome.
And we
don't worry, I'll put the stairs in the description.
We went to breakfast. Like we said, we love to eat, so it's always a good time. Went to breakfast, and then we did like a little paint and sip. So that was cute.
Yeah, I think the past birthday was the first birthday I've experienced I'm this age and I'm not where I'm supposed to be yet. That was my thing for last year. So this year, the goal is to at least like be in a space where that doesn't matter.
It just is
whether it's an internal space or literally my whole outside space has changed. So September, your birthday.
What else did we do for your birthday? That was cool. Oh, we went out to dinner.
Yeah, it was a chill. Yeah. I didn't have no plans for my birthday last year because I don't think I cared, To be honest,
Okay.
I really felt like
It was a busy year. It was a lot going on. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
So I would say we had a lot of birthday parties, family weddings. We went to Starve Rock. We went to museums, food truck fest, and jazz fest. Food truck fest in Aurora. That was good. We always talking about food.
Yeah,
my 600-pound life.
Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all see. Hey.
Speaking of, if you're in Chicago, you should go to the Jazz Fest. It's usually at the end of September.
Yeah.
Always a good time. I prefer Saturday over Sunday. Saturday is just more of a vibe. I don't know why. It's just like more vendors, more food options. We went Sunday this year. It was just okay.
Yeah, no, but it's always a good time.
Yeah,
Can't
if you
go
like
wrong.
live music, yeah.
Live music, food.
You can bring your own food. It's really like you can have a picnic. It's free. They request like a donation.
Yeah.
You can give $5-10, sit out, chill. So we like to do stuff like that.
Bring your own coolers.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You can be lit as you want to.
Okay. They had this CBD THC.
Oh, last time me and Arie was done for.
And I'm talking about like
Delta,
she had this much left.
Yeah, Delta 8, I think it is. It's some. I think that might be like made in a lab somewhere because that should not be like that. That should not be like that.
Yeah, no, we was toasty. We was toasty.
Yeah, I had some left.
Yeah, no, I had to freeze and put them in.
What's that little place? What's that little place we went to in Chicago?
I'm gonna call it Wake and Bake.
Oh,
that right there, or something like that.
That right there should be illegal.
No, that. And but you know what though? Somebody was making my drink and they made a face like, and I think
she put too much.
Yeah. Oh. Remember I told you?
I don't know.
You know, somebody was making my drink and they made a face like, ooh. They looked at somebody and they just put the top on and handed it to me. I said, as long as it's not too less. Why? But when I say she was driving around, we was trying to park to go to the lake or something like that. Driving around to the point where I forgot to give her directions. It was like, I just took 2 steps. I'm over here stuck. And we both got stuck. I said, no, we gotta eat.
Parked.
What? Right. Yeah, okay. Right. Right. But we had to eat though.
Yeah, immediately.
It was dangerous.
Yeah, so.
But it was delicious.
You go at your own risk, child.
For real.
Okay, October. Okay, my birthday. It was really chill. I don't quite remember what we did. I just remember going to a boat. We love a good boat situation.
Yeah.
So we was on a boat. I don't quite remember what else we did. Clink Fest was also like a part of my birthday. Probably 8. I promise you, it felt like 12 years ago. Homecoming in October.
Yeah.
Homecoming was a grand time.
I love homecoming.
You gotta go with the right people though.
HBCU homecomings are the best. Yes. They're the best if, you cool with everybody.
Yeah,
you're right. You ain't gonna have a good time.
Yeah, you're not.
It's gonna be a lot of beef. You're gonna see a lot of people.
Not even that, but it's just boring because you kind of just like walking back and forth. Like, at least when you know people, you keep seeing people like, hey, I ain't seen.
And I'm talking about know people to the point where some people you knew them from Instagram, and they over here like, hey, I got you this drink. Hey,
yes, thank you. Like,
thank you.
Family.
Hey, I seen that you was over there about it. I had to get you this. Yes, thank you.
We love y'all.
It's literally a big old family reunion.
Yeah,
cousin.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, we had a time. Like every homecoming, I feel like it's different, but this time was just like the grown, like
I think also because you make sure you eat like you good. We were well fed.
Every day.
You have your own bottles. Get what you want to just do your own thing. Prepare yourself so that you're not waiting on other people, that you're not waiting, try to and also go with people. This is for anything. This ain't even gotta be for homecoming, but just go with people that kind of have the same vibe as you.
Yeah.
Like that are not pressed about doing certain things, or make sure that y'all all on the same page. If y'all want to go out and kick it, like make sure everybody else that's with you want to kick it too.
Yeah. I mean, it was one point where, not this last homecoming, it was the year before last. She went MIA, like she just walked off and wandered off, right? Now, mind you, she just went to go talk to her line sisters or whatever. But I turned my back and I didn't see where she went. So I'm over here like, where'd she go? But I was with one of her friends. I left that friend. I'm literally walking across the street. I'm like, where my sister at? Everybody know the vibes. Girl's my sister. I don't care about nothing else. What's going on? Then she's the person we were with was starting to be weird and was like, I'm gonna just leave because y'all just want to be together. I told you what was happening. Like y'all gotta. And when we got into the game, I told her, I said, be ready. You ready? All right, let's go. Like some stuff you just gotta keep up. Like homecoming moves so fast, you just gotta go when people say go, and she wasn't ready to go. So
but also I don't like when people just like that's my sister.
Like, what do y'all? What was that?
Like, I don't understand.
Like she not just somebody I'm finna just let go and do whatever. No, I'm on her hip because what's going on? Where is you at? Why'd you leave? But yeah, no, homecoming. If you have friends who went to HBCU, please go with them.
And also, we took a road trip, so we drove down there.
Yeah, we tried to record it for y'all.
Yeah, it didn't work quite. No. It didn't work quite well,
but it was fun because we tried.
Yeah. Also, November we went to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Now Puerto Rico, that was our first time,
and Puerto Rico was literally. I know we say this about everything, but Puerto Rico was a grand time.
It was so fun.
You know, I want to say all of our vacations that we went on.
Yeah,
was a grand time.
I have no complaints.
I mean, this past year,
yeah,
everything was a family reunion, grand time. Like, yeah, Houston, starting with Houston. Yeah. Atlanta, yeah.
Dallas,
yeah,
everything.
Yeah, just so go with us.
Like the beach in Puerto Rico, the water was warm. I was apprehensive about getting in that water, girl. I wanted to live in the water. I wanted to be the water.
It was.
I was like, this water pee on me? There's no way this water is so warm. That water was warm. We were just floating for like an hour.
And it was just everybody. Now, you got to be mindful as women traveling. We had to be mindful of like who. Because there was one person who just kept asking, when y'all leaving? When y'all coming back? Like, we out to eat.
I be lying.
And the owner, no, I was lying. And I had to make it up saying I was drunk. But she was like, okay, well, today is Sunday. So when you leaving? I'm like, sis, you digging. Like, but she was just trying to help to tell us where to go. And the place that she actually told us to go to.
It was, boy, I wish I could send y'all the video.
You know what? I really wish. Because it was so much fun. So basically, it was a nonprofit. A Jamaican woman held this nonprofit to feed the kids in the community.
Like the money that she made from it.
No.
Oh, so she hosted.
Yeah, that was for like people in the community to feed them. Oh. That's why you saw kids like walking in and stuff.
I didn't see that. Girl, I was lit.
It's okay. But
the kids was in there. Was they in there when I was doing
it? was a walk in, walk out. But it was they weren't. It was like probably older teenagers. Like,
okay, so they knew. Because also in Puerto Rico, I think they could. Don't give me the line. Never mind.
Well, anyway, but the nonprofit, and it turned out into like a whole Jew party. DJ was crazy. It was the floor got wet because people were sweating.
Yeah. But it was like humid out there. It was living its life.
It was raining. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. It was a time. It was a time.
Okay, so we also went horseback riding. That's been on my vision board for the longest. Mm-hmm. We went to
and that hurt my thighs, by the way.
Yeah.
Sure
First
of all, do that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't as like dreamy.
I was uncomfortable. I'm like, and then the horse.
Oh yeah, when he picked up speed.
Picked up speed, went down a hill, scared me. Get me up.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
And good news, I made the weight limit. I was happy about that. Somebody had to go. Somebody paid that money. They weighed her. She said, so unfortunately, I heard the talk. I was like, this ears piped up. I said, dang, sis.
You got nervous?
No, for her. Because they already weighed me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, she thinking of me. And if she made it, I made it. And I was like, okay. But then they weighed me first. But that was beautiful. So horseback riding, beach.
Yeah. Bacardi. It's Bacardi. Casa de Bacardi or Bacardi.
I don't know. The House of Bacardi. So we can say La Casa de Bacardi.
But it's called Bacardi.
Bacardi.
It's not Bacardi.
Yeah.
We effing it up.
The squiggly on
so that was cool.
No, you gotta say we made drinks.
Okay, we did make drinks.
It was a mixology class.
And we went on a tour of the tour was a tour.
Yeah, but it was of the facility, like big old facility of how they make, like, now mind you, Bacardi, it's not really like, I feel like all liquor tastes the same. It's like it's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
It's nasty. If you take shots of anything, it's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
But the drinks that we made with it, we still gotta make one drink.
Coquito.
Coquito.
Delicious.
I gotta try it.
That has nothing to do with Bacardi, but it's rum.
It is.
It's
Well,
rum.
they use Don Q, I think.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no. So the lady told us about that. But it was such a grand time, like with her too. Her energy. If you're gonna have a people facing job, love your job.
Come on now.
And do it right. Cause don't be having an attitude. Cause she would have made the whole.
Ooh. Speaking of, go ahead.
No, she would have messed it up or made the whole trip, and she made it. Like she did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a free drink too.
Yeah.
Along with making 2 drinks.
Speaking of people facing job, we went to TJ Maxx the other day, and the lady behind the counter, I think it was right before Christmas.
It was Ross.
And so right before Christmas, and the lady just had an attitude. I don't know if somebody passed away in her family, she came to work after, or she just was in a shitty ass mood. But I said, "You doing okay today?" She looked up and ain't say nothing.
When I say mute,
and I said, "You doing okay today?" I ain't say with attitude. Let me not say it like that.
Yeah, she said, "Are you doing that?" So she repeated herself. Me, the bulldog, the bulldozer. No, I'm just playing. I said, "Oh, it must be one of them days." I feel that. And she did not. When I say nothing, I said, "Well, I hope you have a better day." Walks away. Did not acknowledge me. Now you messed up because don't do that. So I yelled across the room while we are almost out the door.
Embarrassing me.
I hope you have a better day, ho. And I think the hoe would when I turned my head out and walked out the door. But I'm like, don't be rude. Be nice. If you need a moment, go to the bathroom, stay in the bathroom, lock your butt in the bathroom for 30 minutes.
Take a deep breath.
But yeah, no. Be nice to people.
That was
Because you don't know who's
crazy.
going to slap you across the counter.
Actually, I forgot this, but we went to a silent party in Chicago. And I think
time.
that was right before your birthday, the night bringing in your birthday.
Yeah, a time.
Yeah, silent parties, if you ain't never been on.
And not even just any silent party. First of all, men in general don't really be dancing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chicago men footworking in the middle of the floor, I love that for us.
And it's always interesting, like at a silent party when you got people slow dancing over here and people juking over there. Like,
yeah, because they have music for the couples, so you saw them dancing on each other.
Just like your R&B,
Yeah, and then you saw people juking. Then you had the people listening to Sexy Red and stuff like that. It was such a vibe. We was walking around, and then you got to turn. What they listen to? And then you turn to their color. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 out of 10 recommend.
Okay, a couple of times we had our Hyde Park trips. We love Hyde Park.
I want to be a Hyde Park.
I was going to say that. We love Hyde Park because we park over there. We go out to eat because we love to eat. And then we go walk to the lakefront.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Chef's kiss.
And then, so my thing was, I got to tell her, but one side, I was watching the sunset, and then you walk around on the other side of the park, and I'm not talking about no long, it's literally like, I don't know, 0.2 miles if you want to be specific. I don't know. But walk to the other side, and you see the city, and you just like looking at the lights. So I try to time it where, because the bathrooms don't be working when it's wintertime sometimes. The bathrooms, when it's cold outside, the bathrooms be locked up. Okay. But yeah, I timed it to where I saw the sunset, and then I saw the lights turn on the city, and it was just like, and I'm talking about the water. All you hear is it hit the stone. You don't hear nothing else. People get quiet over there. It's peaceful.
Yeah. We love the lakefront.
That was my best part. Lakefronts was my best part of 2024 for me.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it was peaceful. Because I needed that during my October and December breakdown. So yeah, no, it was good.
Went on a few dates. I can brag about those because I've been like real apprehensive about them. So we made it through those. And I would say just overall, we started back our podcast.
Yeah.
We had paused for a second, and we've been relatively consistent with it. We took our break, but it's cool. Even if we talking to our phone, we talking to each other in our phone, time well spent. And that's pretty much that. Now, it was a lot of, overall, it was challenging. It wasn't easy. I cried a lot in 2024. Like, I know we made it sound like it was a grand time, but it was hard. Yeah. It was a lot of shifts. It was a lot of growing up.
Yeah.
It was a lot of stretching and just pushing us out of our comfort zone and leaning on faith, even when
Yeah.
we didn't even believe in faith. Like, what is faith?
No, for real.
But all you got is faith.
Yeah.
So,
It was an experience. And I would say 2024 is when my relationship with God changed.
in what way?
Because I've grown in my relationship with God, and it's also I tested my relationship with God, or put it to the test rather, because I had some questions. Like, before, mine were throwing tantrums and not trying to figure out what's going on. It's more so, this is unfair to me and you got me messed up. Now I'm like, I'm gonna do this, but you got me messed up, right? It was one of them,
and
like,
you better make it worth it type stuff. Yeah,
please, like, you gotta make it worth it, because this doesn't make sense to me right now. But you say trust you, so this is what this looks like: me crying and crawling. That's what trusting you look like. So, I'm grateful for that. And I read the Bible in a year from February to December, so that was good for me too. For in 2024, and that was also the time where most experiences happened, demonic experiences for me. So yeah, that was my recap. Because as soon as I was like, it's different when you say you're gonna start something, but actually, like, being consistent. Because after I hit maybe April or May, that's when I started locking in to make sure I read. I'm like, all right, I'm halfway through at this point. Like, let me pick it up. And that's where spiritual attacks came in. So it was a grand time, but it was also a very turbulent time.
It was very humbling. Like, even with air traffic control and just having men in my face all day, every day, telling me I wasn't doing something right. And I'm not saying it in a way like, no, don't do it like this, do it like that. Like, them folks was yelling,
and they were laughing at her.
Yeah, it was very humbling, and I couldn't take it personal, because at the end of the day, like, they're training me to do this job. Either you can do it or you can't do it, and I couldn't do it. So, but it was humbling, and it kind of built my faith, or not my faith, my confidence. Because I had to, despite being nervous, despite being unsure, one thing I learned about 2024, especially through air traffic control, was make a decision and go.
Yeah.
Make a decision. It's going to be dead ass. It's either going to be dead ass wrong or you're going to be right. Make a decision and go.
Yeah.
I'm still working on just deciding and going. I think you just have to lean on the wisdom and all of the experiences that you've gained, made it through. Use those, lean on those, make a decision and go. Especially if you have like a good heart about it and you're not just being malicious.
Good intentions.
If you got good intentions, just make a decision.
Yeah.
I can find myself just stuck in, I don't know what decision to make, and not making a decision is not helpful at all.
Not making a decision is making a decision.
Yeah.
Deciding to stay stuck.
Yeah.
So like that's that's a good lesson.
My aunt said, the day you decide, or you'll change when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. I know we always talk about, like, we like adventures and we like change, and like change is painful a lot of the times.
Again, I fold like laundry. When life gets to shaking.
Yeah. Change is painful. It's just a lot of things in it, just really disrupts your comfortable space.
Yeah.
It disrupts your habits. And it's good and bad.
Yeah.
More times good than not, but so
that's why this time I had to make my mind up that I'm going to
just
change.
decide. You have to, because it's uncomfortable. Like, I have decided to just make decisions and go. And I'll be doing it apprehensively. I'm not saying that I'm doing it confidently, but also I have decided that I want to stay in the same spaces, especially financially. I think for me, that's big. I feel like a lot of my social life, I've like kind of stepped out of my comfort zone when I want to.
Yeah.
And, let some guards down, or just allowed some people in, or just tried new things. But financially, I have to make some changes. So, and it's balls to the wall at this point.
Yeah, no, like this season, we are about to do like something. We're gonna have to do something crazy to see if like we get different results because
Got to.
the inconsistencies that we've had in many different areas, I mean, like resulted in the inconsistencies we have financially. So like if we're consistent, let's see what that'll do. Especially me as an entrepreneur. So my goal now is to be consistent, set a schedule. The requirements that I made, like to do social media every day or whatever the case may be, it only took the hours I created was 21 hours. I would take 21 hours and I'll split it between 4 days over a 40-hour week of me going to work, going to sleep, going to work, going to sleep, going to work. Like, because I still have my freedom. So if I can make that work, then I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So it's just throwing it up in the air and hoping something
stick.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I don't have anything to lose at this point. There are no more excuses about why I didn't accomplish something or go after something. There is still no guarantee that anything works. And I think I am allowing myself to be okay with trying something and it not working because that's all I got right now. Yeah. Instead of not trying and not finding out.
Yeah.
But also, okay, so like last week I went to a career fair at the Bulls Stadium. I was reading my journal because sometimes I like to read my journals from like a year past to kind of see how much I've grown, the things that I'm still allowing to hinder me, all this stuff. So before I had said like, I'm too scared, like I don't want to do it. This time I said, girl, go. So I went, ended up meeting this one girl, like just meeting people. And we're gonna see what comes out of it, but I just went. Like just sometimes
people got a little advice.
Yeah, got some advice that worked. We'll see. Well, we'll see, because nothing came to fruition.
I mean,
yet,
but still,
it's also on me to utilize the advice and wisdom and just try it. Just a different way of doing things. All I can do is try, boy.
Yeah, and
or all I can do is do.
Yeah. So that's what y'all about to see in 2025. Us doing.
You know what? We're gonna take y'all along for the journey.
What did you say?
We're gonna take
you all along with us.
I can speak English.
You can, but I didn't understand your English.
Okay, that's fine.
It was Singlish.
Singlish?
Cynthia English.
Okay.
But yeah. So be prepared.
Yes.
If you stick with us along this journey, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
If not, it's all good. We're gonna find our people, and our people are gonna find us.
Or we just doing this for ourselves, and
I'm fine with that too. But people are documenting their lives and getting paid for it. I think we should jump on that bandwagon because we got something to say. We got a lot to say. So, stay tuned. I think we might let y'all in on something we gonna challenge ourselves to do later. But we got to go to the drawing board and figure it out because it's going to be good. 2025 is going to be good. I declare it right now.
Amen.
I declare it right now because we've experienced what we need to experience. I've sown some seeds. We've sown some seeds in 2024 through tears, blood, sweat, through actually doing our actions. So it's time to reap all the great things.
One thing I can say that I learned just moving forward into this year, TikTok, this dude was saying that he pretty much think about one thing that you want to accomplish for this year that'll make this year be like, okay, this year was a success. So I'm gonna think about one thing I want to accomplish this year. I say move out, but it gotta be more than just move out. Like I really want to move out, but yes, it would make my whole year.
I'm talking about moving out, being comfortable.
Yeah, financially position myself.
Not moving out and being like
struggling.
Why do I have $1 left? Like, no, I'm talking about the move out process is easy and effortless. And it's also like I don't even know how I'm sitting in my own home right now, but I'm grateful
because it was a God thing.
God ordained. That's all I want. If I'm moving out, I need it to be God ordained because do not send me back.
Yeah.
No, like
ain't no.
I love my parents. But once I leave, I would like for it to be my last time.
That's real. We told you how many times we moved in 2024.
Literally, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I moved out
March.
Yeah,
April. You moved from them.
June. Yeah, that was 3. Yeah.
and then moved. Yeah, so that's 3.
Yeah.
I just thought it was 3 for me too.
Yeah.
From them to Chicago to them. So yeah, no, it's time. It's time, and we keep trying to figure out what's gonna motivate us, but we have to decide to be disciplined. Discipline is, there was a quote, I'm not gonna say it correctly, but there's a quote that said something along the lines of doing discipline is doing it and acting like you love it, like, and
Even if you don't, it don't matter.
yeah,
Just do it.
just do it. As a matter of fact, I might want to see it real quick so I
Okay.
can say it correctly.
That's fine.
Because I always said I need motivation. I need motivation, but no, for real, you need discipline. Discipline, the act of doing things you don't want to do as if you love doing them. Get to it.
Mm-hmm.
And the person who said that has made his dreams a reality, and we went to school together. So I said, you right. So I'm getting to it. We get into it, and yeah.
Yep.
This is the year of do not try.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's good. This is the year of do not try.
So go out there, be great. Do not try, and we're gonna see y'all soon.
Yes.
Stay tuned for some heat because we got it coming. Okay, we love y'all.
Peace.